Hi everybody, it is Ocarina, aka Building Inspector, aka Oki, and I am on my home server, Antonia Bell, and there is a brand new house that is part of the 12 Days of Frostfeld, and if you take the teleporter in Freeport to West Freeport, you land, it basically puts you right in front of the merchant. Now, the merchant and Kinos is very close to the door or the closet to the Frostfeld Wonderland zone. I forget what it's called, but so if you can't find the merchant, you can search for Santa Glug or Curious Clerk or 12 Days, whatever you decide. But it's Santa Glug's Curious Clerk, 12 Days of Frostfeld Merchant. So if you look at the items, there is a few familiars. They're gumdrops. There's different levels of them. I'm not going to go over all of those. There are mercs as well. And then there is a house, and it's called Santa Glug's Cheerful Holiday Home Deed of Ownership. And it is 10 of these Glug's chocolate coin. Now, how do you get these coins? If you go to the marketplace, yes, you have to use real money for them. Holiday bundles, and you click on that. If you purchase anything in here, you get a certain number of tokens. So let's say you get an extra character slot, which is 1,000 Daybreak cash. You get 2 of those coins. If you say pick level 100 trade skill boost holiday bundle, for 3,500 daybreak cash, you get 7 of those coins. Now I looked at least a couple of these items that I just double checked. This is the exact amount that you would pay for just the boost. So you're getting those tokens as a bonus, basically. You have a limited amount of time to get these, and I forgot to check what it is. Let me quick pull up. I know you can't see this. I'm pulling up the stuff. So 12 Days of Frostfeld dash new items. So that is in the community news, and it says it runs from Tuesday, December 4th, all the way through Wednesday, December 16th, until 11:59 p.m. Pacific time. If you already have the coins, the merchant will be there for you to spend the coins, but you cannot obtain the coins after December 16th at 11:59 p.m. Pacific. Okay, so here we go. So I purchased some stuff that I was gonna purchase anyway, server transfer and trade skill boost and that sort of thing. And I was able to get this. Now I ran into an issue. I thought it was because I was evil that I couldn't get the house, but I reached my maximum of 30 houses and didn't know it because it doesn't show anywhere. So I fixed my issue, fortunately. So let me quick just go back to South Freeport and run up the stairs. So I redeemed the ownership. I bought the house, and now I'm running to go in it. I suppose I didn't have to do that. I could have gone through the screen, but you can tour this house. It's Santa Glug's Cheerful Holiday Home. Or if you have it, like me, I'm gonna go in. So here we go. Now, this video is going to be part of a playlist that I'm going to make on my YouTube channel, EQ2 Building Inspectors YouTube channel. So if you search that whole thing, you'll get my channel coming up first. I have a video of the deep water one, but I haven't actually posted it anywhere. There's just, you can get to it through the link. So when you zone in, you're in this holiday house inside a snow globe. You can fly in this zone. However, when you're outside in the breakout, it seems like you're flying or walking at a very, very, very slow pace. you remain the size you are in the snow globe. So you're like in this massive giant house, but you're a tiny thing. So if you see this little column here, if you right click it, it's the door to the zone. You can pick Mantlepiece globe, table globe, access house default. You can also access whatever. So if you look at this house, it holds 900 at the default. You can use expanders. It does not matter which order you do. You can only use um, the 200 marketplace expander, because if you use the crafted, which is 100, it won't allow you to do the 100 marketplace one, because they're the exact same size. So they have to be different sizes. It does not matter which order. So I'm just to prove it, I use the marketplace one. I'm using the crafted one. And if I reopen this housing window, it updates, and now I have 1200. And it shows me additional 300 slots. So there is that. Now I broke out of the snow globe, but let me just show you what happens. So if I go to the mantelpiece, I'm up on the fireplace mantle, and you can see that house better from that angle. Now, you cannot see this little column until you get right up on it. So yesterday I was like panicking, trying to figure out how to do this. So table globe, there's this snow globe on this table of the house. Now, it was designed to break out. Yes, it was. So let me go back, if I can find the doohickey. All right, I'm going to go back to the counter globe. Now, just note, so you know, you can only go to the house vault and exit and access through the main counter globe column thing. You can only go between the other globes on the other columns. So here we go. I broke out. The first one that I want to cover is the counter globe breakout. I basically broke out directly below where the column is. You can see my teleporter now. I get up close. I can actually access this column through the thing, but I can't fly back into the actual globe like a normal breakout. A normal breakout, normally when you break out, you can just fly or walk right back to where you were inside the actual house part. So this one operates a little differently. So I'm going to go back down to this little teleporter, and look, you can fly around the house. It takes a really long time. So I gave you some extra waypoints that aren't really breakouts. So I actually went to this double door and tried to break out of it. I couldn't. I went to this I think it was the indoor, where you buy your little tiny apartment. I could not break out of that. And I went to the door at the top of the stairs. You cannot break out there either. However, I did find that you can break out above this house. I will show you that last. So let's go to, so in order to get back, I have an inside counter globe, and then I note that it's a door. This house is open to visitors, so you're welcome to come. It's on AB. My character name is Ocarina, OCARINAH, and I'm on the Freeport side, so you can come and check it out. I also have teleporters for the breakout stuff for the deep water retreat, which is also on the same the house portal thing, so you can check that out on my Ocarina character. All right, so I did the Mantlepiece globe breakout. So I just did between the candle and the globe itself. It's right below the little column. Can't see it. I thought it was right below. You can't see it, but it's there. And then I also did one right outside the table one. So if I go to the table globe breakout, I'm on the table right by the nut dish and everything. All right, so the last one is above this house. So ceiling breakout. So if you fly down, you can fly right back into the house. So I'm a little bit above the columns or the beams because if you try and land on these beams, you actually fly back into the actual house, the breakout house area. So it's like this house has 2 breakouts. So anyway, but it's a void. In order to do anything in a void, you really have to be able to like look down and at the actual house and target stuff. So it's really hard. So you have to know the layout editor really well. And it's a huge pain, but it can be done. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope you have fun in this nice new house, and hopefully people will stop being so negative about it. Maybe next year will change. I'm not sure if it comes back next year, but I do know that the merchant will be there if you have the tokens or the coins and you have not spent them. And the coins are heirloom, so you can trade them between your characters, but you can't give it to, like, if you have another account, you can't give it to them. And I think most of the items are not giftable, so you'll definitely have to have the station cash on your character. Now, a good thing to note is if you are a member, you do get the 10% discount on any of the items in the holiday bundle section. And also if you like buy the 10,000 Daybreak cash, that is supposed to be $85, so you get a break there. But just so you know, there is tax now. I haven't bought Daybreak cash in a while, so I'm not sure when they added tax to the Daybreak cash, but there is tax. So for me, I'm in Minnesota, and so it was like almost $92. But anyway, there you go. You have all the information, and enjoy the frost-filled season. Bye, everybody.